everybody, it's Amber from Bank of America Tower and UF Health YMCA locations. I'm going to give you a plank workout. A plank is a full body workout, so I thought it'd be a good exercise video. I'm going to give you 6 different variations of the plank. We're going to do each for 30 seconds. I would suggest repeating this video 2 or 3 times, depending on if this is your entire workout for the day or if it's just some core training, a burnout activity after your workout. Do it as many times as you like, but we're going to get started. So first I'm going to go over your normal plank position, 2 different positions you can hold it in, and then I'm going to go into the 6 different variations we're doing today. So plank position, shoulders are going to be directly over those hands. The feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and you're going to brace your core so that your lower back and your abdominals stay straight, a neutral spine all the way down. We don't want any hips sagging, so those hips dropping. We don't want that, or we don't want tenting like this, where your hips are kind of going to go up a little bit, different variations, and this is just flat neutral position. We're squeezing those legs. A lot of the weight's going to be held in our legs, taking the weight off of our wrists. So if we squeeze those legs, we can really take some of the pressure off those wrists, those smaller joints, and have our legs do a bulk of the work. The arms are going to be working throughout the whole exercise to hold yourself up, but we don't want them working harder than they have to work. Okay, so that's our normal plank. The first exercise are going to be shoulder taps. So we're going to come up into that high plank position, and you are going to tap your shoulders back and forth. When we do this, we want to make sure there's little to no swaying of the hips back and forth. Again, we're really working on that core, so we want to strengthen that core, strengthen those legs so we don't have any rocking of the hips back and forth. Really want to target those abdominals and that core muscular strength. If you can't do a fully extended plank, you can also do it on your knees. Just make sure that your toes are on the ground for support in the back, and make sure you keep that neutral spine all the way down. Again, no tenting or dropping of the hips, that neutral position, and you can do the shoulder taps from this position as well. Just make sure those hands are directly under those shoulders. Again, we don't want those hips swaying there either, so brace that core. All right, so 30 seconds, shoulder taps. Get my timer up. All right, let's come in that high plank position. Ready? Go. Back and forth, tapping that shoulder. Little to no sway in the hips. We're really squeezing those legs, squeezing that core. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, now we're doing a forearm plank with a reach. Going to target that upper back. For this plank, we're going to come down into a forearm plank. So instead of the hands being directly under the shoulders, now the elbows will be directly under the shoulders. So I'm going to bring those legs straight out. For the forearm reach, take one arm, lift it up and forward, and back down. Switching back and forth. Again, no sway in those hips. So squeeze those legs, squeeze those abs, squeeze those glutes to make sure we're staying stable throughout the movement. You don't want to completely lock those knees out. You just want to squeeze the legs for that support. All right? So forearm reach with plank. Ready? 30 seconds. Come up to that forearm plank and go. Reaching forward and down. Bringing that elbow directly back under that shoulder. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, next is a plank jack. Exactly what it sounds like. We're going to come up to that high plank position, and we're going to do basically jumping jack in a plank. So, start in that plank position. We're going to hop those legs out, hop them back. So the hop doesn't have to be huge. If you're not comfortable with the jumping, we can just bring one leg out at a time, back and forth. Just make sure you're doing it quickly so you still get that heart rate up. Again, no hip movement. So really focus on that every time you're doing a plank. You want to stay flat as a board. All right, ready? 30 seconds plank jack. Come up to that high plank position and go. We got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, 3 more exercises. So, next we're going to do a side plank with a crunch. We are going to have to switch sides for this, so it's going to be 30 seconds each side. So for a side plank, come up, 1 foot in front, 1 foot back. Hand underneath the shoulder. Opposite hand's going to go up, and you're going to drive the one knee up and back down, up and back down, and up and back down. If you're having difficulty with the balance on that one, we can come down to a forearm plank, and same movement. We're still targeting those side obliques. Lifting that leg, driving that knee up towards that elbow. And you're going to benefit the same as if you're doing a high plank. So whichever one you feel more comfortable with, it's up to you. So let's get started. One side at a time, 30 seconds each. If you can't hold the high plank the whole time, come down to the forearm plank. Ready? Go. Really driving that knee towards that elbow. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, switching sides. Come on up and go. Really brace that core for balance. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right, going back over to a regular plank position. This time we're going to be lifting one leg at a time. So when we do that leg lift, we're going to lift it up about 6 inches off the ground, place it back down, switching legs, back and forth. Really squeezing that glute, hamstring, and quad to activate that whole leg as we push it up and back. All right, so come to that high plank position, forearm plank, whichever you're more comfortable with. If you're doing a modified plank, you can still do the same exercise. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes again. All right, ready? Let's go. Squeezing throughout, we're halfway there. Five seconds. exercise. So this exercise is called a corkscrew. We're going to come out of the plank position, drive one knee up and across under the body, touch that foot with the opposite hand. So, little demonstration coming up to that high plank. We're going to take one leg, drive it through, drive that knee through, try and touch the foot, come back and replace, switching sides, come back and replace. So, you can also do this in that modified plank position. You're just going to drive the knee up and through, touch that knee up and through, touch the knee, okay? Whichever one is most comfortable for you. Let's go, last 30 seconds. Get in that high plank. Ready, go. Corkscrew, side, up, and down. It's kind of like a break dancing move. Target those obliques with the twisting movement. Challenging that balance. Got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right. Great job today. Really good core workout as well as full body. Hope you really enjoyed it. Remember to log your workout on the First Coast YMCA app. Make sure to watch our videos every day for new workout inspirations. Have a good day.